So for right now, I just have the head sitting on here just to keep everything kind of protected for the time being. But I'm going to pull that off, clean up both deck surfaces. And I am using a factory Toyota 2JZ GTE MLS head gasket. I think it's... yeah, I can't... anyway. That and also some ARP Head Studs. Nothing crazy, I don't think. I don't know which ones they are. Anyway, but yeah, apparently these are very hard to come by currently, so I'm glad I ordered these a while back. But other than that, for the somewhat fun stuff, water pump is literally just a factory Toyota water pump. I have some other shit in here. Also, when you are assembling, order some FIPG black from Toyota. This stuff you could literally seal oil to oil with. I'm going to use this for a handful of probably the oil pump, upper and lower pan as well, along with a couple other things. But let's see here. For my oil pump, I originally was going to go with a 2JGE vvti oil pump because my block is a GE, so there's no oil squirters. But in the future I might end up going with an oil cooler, so I want a little bit of extra pressure, and I ordered the other oil pumps, so I started thinking about it, and then I ended up going with the Powerhouse Racing modified. Hang on. Anyway, the Powerhouse Racing 2J GTE modified oil pump. I honestly cannot remember off the top of my head what all they do with it. I believe they put a little bit of provision in there for extra oil draining around the front main seal, which you can kind of see there's a drain hole right in here that allows oil to drain back down in so it doesn't push out of your oil seal. And then I think they also respring this for pressure. Yeah. Put the ARP head studs, well, any studs really, I'm gonna have to pull these cams back off, and there is a certain order of operations for the ARP studs. Just as far as the washers go, you do have to put the washers here. I'll show you the hole right in here. You have to put the washers in first, get them set down in before you put the stud in, because if you put the washer around the stud and try and put it in there, it's not going to work. It's going to get bound up because it's got to go in kind of sideways and all that fun junk. So yeah, let's pull these cams off and get them set off the side and get these head studs in. So, got the head all torqued, and cams, cam caps, and whatnot all torqued. I just threw the valve covers on. I don't have the gaskets in there yet, just to keep shit clean. And then I also threw on the brand new Toyota oil water pump, and then the Powerhouse Racing modified 2J GTE oil pump. So that's all done, and chugging away one step at a time here. Alright, if you haven't noticed yet, I've been doing this throughout many days, weeks, just whenever I have availability to work on this thing, and I'm kind of trying to mesh it all together. So today, randomly got the day off work, so I'm going to pound on this. I already started. I pulled the valve covers back off just because I have to do a handful of random stuff up there. But I did get the Powerhouse Racing timing belt pulley bracket on. Probably completely unnecessary. But a lot of people say once you go higher power, the OEM one can crack and whatnot, so whatever. But yeah, that, and finally got the proper timing gear. I think it was JD in Miami sold me the wrong one. I don't know what this is for, but it's not a JZ motor. So there's that. I brought pretty well all the rest of my parts to dress this motor out, and I'm just going to get to it. Unfortunately, I have to sit here in silence because YouTube is a bunch of ass bags and we can't listen to the radio. So now you get copyright free music.